New Nick Entertainment presents High Noon, written and narrated by Roy Tipalevich. Chapter 5 The Jail. The main street is completely empty now. It makes me feel cold and eerie. I'm not sure why, but I miss the staring people. They brought a level of comfort and familiarity that's missing now. The sun is a lot more forgiving during this time of day, and the sand seems to be more sturdy. I reached the jail, which of all the buildings in the town is the most well maintained, for obvious reasons. There's a missing poster of the sheriff, and I will say he does look familiar, but I don't remember meeting him. Still, nonetheless, he's the man I need to find. The interior of the jail had a lot more natural light than the saloon. There's a desk on the right corner of the room, and there's a hall to the left. I assume the hall leads to the cells. There's a calendar up beside the desk, but the date doesn't matter to me. I only need to know one piece of information, then I can leave this godforsaken place. There was a young man sleeping on the desk, couldn't be older than 17. I rang the silver bell on the close left corner of the desk, and the man woke up. "Huh? Oh, are you here to report something?" he told me. I responded by explaining my situation and asked if he has any idea where the sheriff might be. "Listen, mister, I don't know where he is. If I did, I wouldn't be here. My brother runs off into the desert, following a tip on the outlaw's location, and now I'm stuck dealing with all these prisoners." I plead with him, asking him to just give me something to work with so that we can both get what we want. "All right, you make a convincing argument, but I have to warn you, you're not the first person to go looking for him, nor will you be the last. But no one has found anything yet. He got a tip that the outlaw was hiding in an old abandoned gold mining shaft northeast of town. It's a decently long trip, around 3 hours on foot." I thanked him for his help, and he gave me some survival tools that, combined with what I had in my bag, should be more than enough for my journey. The plan is to make it there as soon as possible. Night has fallen upon the sky as the stars dance as far as the eye can see. I froze in the middle of my step, stood in the center of the town, taking it all in. I'm not sure why, but I feel calm. I don't know much about myself, but I like this. I remember when I was a boy, I would look up at the stars and wonder if there was someone looking back at me. I snap out of my daze and trek passing the doctor's house. The walk is long, tedious, and I'm left alone with nothing but my thoughts again. It's interesting to see where the mind goes. I begin to wonder what kind of person I am, or was. I like to think I was a good, honest man. Someone who does the right thing. That has to be why I was shot by the outlaw. Or maybe I was helping out the sheriff in the middle of a battle, and I was injured. Or what if I am the sheriff? And that would make perfect sense if I show up after he's missing and no one notices me due to the surgery. I didn't even consider that as a possibility. Now what about... Actually, never mind. Back to my surroundings. I wonder what lies beyond the endless sea of sand. Have I ever been there? Or have I never known anything outside of this sandy climate? I do a lot of reflecting on what I've been through so far and the people I've met. Most have been helpful and willing to assist me, but some, never without a price that needs to be paid. I have to be ready for anything. It's now hard to see, so I reach in my bag and grab a small lantern and light it. The flame roars as it shows me the way. After the last sand dune, I see a man sitting in a chair next to a large tent in front of the mine entrance.